Okay, what's up? Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Friday Night Smackdown review. Not much I could say from this show other than more build into WrestleMania that is next week, and a couple changes that's in the next week's SmackDown also. But before we go into that, we do kick it off with Edge as he came out talking about his WrestleMania opponents and talked about Daniel Bryan, and he kind of understood where he was coming from. And meant when he said Bryan's return inspired him to make his own return when he came back and Edge focused on Roman Reigns, but he never saw Daniel Bryan come into the equation of WrestleMania. And that if anyone should see a manipulator coming, it should be an opportunist coming, and it should be me. And he talked about how he took time to reflect and look in the mirror, he said, because he was simply overplayed, and he finally liked what he saw. And the door is open now because, his back is against the wall, and now he finally saw him. He finally saw the rated R superstar Edge, and he said he had the triple threat basically on the screen. Says he finally woke up. He said he's the man that Reigns and Bryan aspired to be, and he's the ultimate opportunist. And he's once again the rated R superstar, and it felt good when he hit Daniel Bryan with that chair. And he was close to taking both of those guys out, and he said he was going to do whatever it takes, and he will not hesitate to take them out if it is necessary. So Edge, kind of being heel again, being a rated R superstar, not the regular face that everybody's seen that has come back. The true rated R superstar, the ultimate opportunist, the guy that will do anything or just everything to make sure he is the champion. And now he has returned. So a very great promo by Edge to kick off the show. Next was 8-man tag. Basically, all four of these teams will be next week since WrestleMania starts a little bit more early on SmackDown next week when they do the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. I guess we have no pre-shows for this stuff, so we're going to do it on SmackDown and a Fatal 4 for the tag team titles. Rey and Dominic versus Street Profits versus Rude and Ziggler versus um, Alpha Academy, Otis and Gable, but all these teams were in an 8-man tag tonight. Basically, Otis got the win on the Profits and whatnot, so they still move into that next week. I don't think they're going to win the titles, though. But, yeah, we're doing a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team title match on SmackDown next week as part of WrestleMania. Paul Heyman was in the back talking to Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville. Now, Roman Reigns wanted to talk to them. And, it's going to be a harmless agreement about this whole street fight thing going on tonight. Seth Rollins came out in his very loud suit. I like his suits, but he still looks like a 70s pimp out there. Talk about his match with Cesaro. Cesaro said, he can't fail and won't fail, and that, there's something different in there, he says. But Rollins basically talk about, hey, I had the heist of the century, being the biggest WrestleMania moment of all time, bigger than Rock versus Austin or Hogan slamming anybody. I had it, okay? And Rollins talked about, he's on a higher level than Cesaro. He's going to embarrass him at WrestleMania, and basically he would end Cesaro's dream on that spot, and you're not going to be able to swing again. But Cesaro told him to take a swing, and Cesaro basically got out of the ring, and not Cesaro, but Seth got out of the ring and left after that. So we already know that match is coming. Shayna Baszler went against Natalya. DQ finish. No, Natalya won and reversed the pin. Yeah, reverse pin. And then next thing you know, all these different women keep coming out. Carmella's in the back watching. The Riot Squad come out. Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke come out. Lana and Naomi come out. Everybody's brawling. So Tamina and Natalya got like some heart attack finish on them, and was left stood standing as Carmella was in the back, and Billy Kay showed up with her headshots, which Carmella told her to go away, but he said, no, let me get the headshot, let me get it. She wanted to look at the headshot then, so not much I could say about the women. There'll probably be in some battle royale for the tag belts at Mania. I wouldn't be surprised by that, mostly the pre-show. But next, Sami Zayn came out for his red carpet premiere of his documentary of the conspiracy that's been going on, which he actually did have Logan Paul show up. Listen, I don't know much about Logan Paul. I've heard his name here and there. I know him and his brother are on YouTube. Can't tell you that I've looked at anything. I've heard I think I said this before. I've heard mostly bad than good, but given that they have so many subscribers on YouTube, people are going to pay attention. He's considered a celebrity. I know some probably may not like that, but nowadays, if you're famous on YouTube, you're a celebrity, okay? I don't know much about him. I just know his brother box. I think one of these guys supposed to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. I don't know if this is the same one that was in the Japanese suicide forest or I don't know, like one did that, and then I heard one that was walking through the riots last year. I don't know if they looted anything. It's almost why would you be out there and you got element dollars? Why are you out there? Or just I've just heard some things about these guys. Okay, I don't know much about the Paul brothers and whatnot, so I can't really comment that much. I just know they're famous. I think one had a song Gucci Man also, but I've seen them do stupid shit in the past before also. But Logan Paul came out sitting on the chair. Sammy talked about his big reveal and wanting him to be his guest at WrestleMania. Um, Zayn just was giddy and everything. He showed the documentary trailer, which I have a strong hate for zebras now also, since he hates those referees. I don't like those zebras. And as he's doing this whole footage and whatnot, I guess start messing up. Logan Paul said there is no conspiracy, okay? You're delusional or something, and Sammy basically see why he was offended and everything, and he knows that Owens thinks he doesn't care and whatnot. Owens showed up and gave him a stunner. Owens, basically told Sami Zayn, like, if I try to talk sense to you, and I'm gonna beat you into it at WrestleMania. He ended up pushing Logan Paul before he left, so I think we'll see Logan Paul back at WrestleMania and screw Kevin Owens out for all I know. So I wouldn't be surprised by that, but as Kevin Owens tried to say something in the back, Sammy ended up pushing him and basically leaving him there and telling him to be waiting for Mania. Bianca Belair was in the back talking about her match, saying is the real Sasha Banks is going to show up at WrestleMania. And because the only reason why she hasn't been doing much, she's been dealing with that Reginald dude. But, tonight she's going to go through Carmella and then get Sasha at WrestleMania. The match with Bianca and Carmella was a little bit botchy. I saw that backflip, which she moved out of way too early, and that, what was like the kip up clothesline thing, I think Bianca does. Match was kind of botchy. Bianca won with the KOD. Sasha tried to attack from behind, but they both ended up having to stare down then. It's like a lot of stare downs on his show tonight. Corbin was cutting a promo talking about this whole bounty on Lashley's head, and I guess he accepted it and whatnot, and that they were bowed out to the king. Apollo Crews in his Nigerian accent challenged Big E at WrestleMania to a Nigerian drum fight. Basically, it's a no DQ match. That's all it really is, and he's going to have all his family and ancestors there to watch too. So yeah, no DQ match in this Nigerian drum fight. Okay, we'll see where that goes. Next, Daniel Bryan went against Jey Uso for almost 1,000,000th time I've seen at this point in a street fight. Edge was on commentary. Roman got his chair and stood up on top. Not a bad match, actually pretty brutal. It's not bad. Both of these two don't have bad matches or anything. I think I've just seen it one too many times on SmackDown, okay? Bryan got the win with the submission hold, though. He ended up running the Edge with a big running knee and slamming Edge's head into the steel ring post. He ended up running up the Roman in and ended up taking it, running. Yeah, Bryan dodged him in with a running knee and put him in a yes lock, basically wanted him to tap out and everything, as referees kind of came out to release the hold in after that. So he let him go and just put up his yes signs in. So they made Bryan look really strong this week going into this match. I know a lot of people don't really want to see Bryan in this match in general. I think I've discussed this myself for many, many reasons and whatnot. Look that up. But yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Why do I feel like I just said a whole different sentence for some reason? I don't know why. Maybe I'm tired. I'm not really sure. But yeah, like I said before, they're surprised he's in the main event though, almost. Or they made him look really strong tonight. But they really did leading into WrestleMania. Not a bad ending segment though. I've seen him versus Jey Uso one too many times. How many gimmick matches can you keep doing with these guys? I don't know. But like I said, WrestleMania begins next week. It's gonna be a long week, folks. It's gonna be a real long week next week. And WrestleMania will start very early, even for SmackDown also. But like I said, between Raw, the SmackDown, the TakeOver, NXT, like I said, just NXT TakeOver in general, Mania, it's going to be a long week and a lot of reviews next week. So I need to prepare, and I got some graphics to make, okay? Other than that, I'm out. See you guys later. Peace out. You know what to do. Like this video, comment, subscribe. I've already repeated myself. I'm out of here.